What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Fadi. This is Boost It Forward. Man, it's been a rough one. It's been a rough couple of days, so I want to share the experience with you guys. So first and foremost, I want to say that on this channel, you will never ever experience any clickbait, ever. This is something that's very important that I want you guys to know. For the whole entire time that I will upload any videos, you will never have to worry about clickbait with me. So if you ever see a dramatic title on my videos, that's because there's dramatic content. So just remember that, because I hate clickbait. I know you do too, and you never have to worry about clickbait ever. Okay, next point. Okay, so the other day I went out and I wanted to have some fun with the Porsche and the Huracan, and basically there's a reason why I wanted to line these two up and run them, which I'll tell you in a second. But something happened that I really want to share with you guys. So basically I took the cars out. Like I said, it was supposed to be a nice fun day for the cars, and just line them up and have some fun with them. You know, we go out to the meet spot and we park the cars and, you know, give the Porsche a little rev. And compared it to the Huracan, the V10 monster. And we go out and we play around a little bit, line them up, and we get some runs in. Check this out. Did you guys notice what happened there? Probably not. So let's rewind it back and let's play it in slow-mo. Check this out. So when those fireballs came out of the exhaust and I got on the brakes, I did not get on the brakes because it wasn't a coincidence that I got on the brakes the same time that the fireballs came out of the exhaust. That was not a coincidence. What happened was my car shut me down. My throttle shut down. The car at about miles an hour or whatever it was completely shut down. I got a check engine light on. I got an EPC light on, which is electronic power control. I look back, there's no smoke. The car is driving fine. I can shift it in every gear. I can downshift it. It sounds fine. No transmission malfunction on the DAT. I mean, nothing. The car is completely fine. So at this point, I'm like mind baffled. What just happened to the car? So I get back to the house and I call my tuner, Tim Schweitzer. I'm like, hey, Tim, this is what happened. By the way, this was on a Sunday night and Tim was with his family. He was kind enough to take my phone call and talk to me about what happened. So I'm very appreciative for Tim, and there's much more to come on that in a second. But anyway, so I call him and I talk to him and I'm like, hey, listen, man, this is what just happened. This is crazy. Like, I was just driving. I got on the car and, you know, at about so the car just died and just shut down on me. The EPC light came on, the check engine light came on. I don't know what happened. He was like, all right, man, send me the logs. So I sent him the logs and he takes a look at them and he comes back to me and he was like, dude, you're not gonna believe this. I'm like, what? He was like, first of all, were you low on fuel when you ran the car? I'm like, no, you know, because I understand that the car should have half a tank or more when you're boosting the car, because, you know, different cars their fuel tanks and their fuel pumps are set up differently, and you don't want to run the car lean. Some cars could do that if you only have a half a tank or less of gasoline. So I know from experience to always run the car at half a tank of gas or more. So I'm like, no, I had about, you know, 8 or 10 or 12 gallons of fuel in the car. I had well over half a tank of gas, so I wasn't low on fuel. He's like, all right, well, something seriously is wrong, because you lost 30 psi of fuel pressure when you were wide open throttle. I was like, holy crap, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, dude. He was like, you know what? Had I not set the thresholds, the safety parameter thresholds that I set when I was tuning your car, your motor right now would be blown to smithereens. It'd be gone, it'd be done. And I was like, wow. So basically what he did was, when Tim was tuning my car, he set different thresholds for safety. So basically, if the car hit a certain AFR, or if a car got to a low enough fuel pressure or low enough oil pressure, it will trigger the ECU to make the car go into limp mode. And that's exactly what happened. Do you guys remember 3 uploads ago? 3 uploads ago, I talked about how much it cost to twin turbo my Lamborghini Huracan. And I told you guys about the importance of having a capable ECU that allows you to be safe. Do you guys remember that? Let's play it back. Check this out. It's worth it because your engine, if it blows, $40,000 if that engine blows. So you know what? I'd much rather pay $14,000 for a capable ECU than to blow an engine and pay $50,000 or $40,000 or whatever it is for a blown engine. So yes, I'll take the standalone ECU with the safety parameters any day. And look, I lived that today. Or yesterday when I raced the cars. I lived that. I just got done telling you guys about the importance of this, and now I am living my own advice that I told all of you guys. Let this be a lesson to every single person that's watching this video. Don't ever, ever skimp out on paying for an engine management system that would save your motor. Had I not done that, in today's video, right now talking to you, I wouldn't be talking to you about my motor almost blew. I would have been telling you guys about how my motor did blow and it's gonna cost me mid-5 figures to fix it. Basically, I woke up this morning and went to Tim's shop to get the car taken care of and see really what happened. So when Tim got into the fuel tank area, he noticed that there was basically a loose connection at the fuse box for the secondary pump relay wire. And that's what it was. All it was just a loose connection, guys. That's all it was. That's all it would have taken. A small little loose connection for a huge catastrophe is all it would have taken. So I cannot thank Tim Schweitzer enough for being proactive when he was tuning my car, for thinking about all these safety parameters and putting them in place. If you want the car tuned properly, take the car to somebody that's experienced and that knows what they're doing. Okay, so going back now, we're gonna switch moods here. All right? We're gonna start talking about fun stuff, all right? So why did I race my Lamborghini Huracan versus my Porsche 911 Turbo S? Well, I have some great news, you guys. The Porsche 911 Turbo S is getting a makeover. So this car is getting shipped out to New Jersey to AIM Performance to get a full new makeover with ES Motors kit. Basically what I'm doing is I am going to fit this car with the ultimate VTG setup. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it is yet, but the purpose of the race was to see how close these two cars are now and then how close they're going to be when I get the car back. So if you are a Porsche lover and you love these Porsches, stay tuned for that because I'm going to have a lot of updates with that car from ES Motors at AIM Performance. Well, thank you guys for joining today. I hope this was very informative for you. I hope you guys learned a lesson, a valuable lesson. I mean, even though I preached it before, I know I did. It's embedded in my head even more now. Never, ever, I'll say it again, skimp out on engine management and always pick the tuner that is the best for your application. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you guys next video.